The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos celebrates birthday without Chock Chapple amid signs they'll break up this year. January 14, 2025. Hello, Bachelor Nation news fans. Welcome back to the channel. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos shared highlights from her birthday, but Chock Chapple was nowhere to be seen. Joan and Chock got engaged at the end of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 and have been attempting to live normal lives, despite speculation over the state of their relationship and the couple having to fly back and forth between Maryland and Kansas in order to see each other. Joan and Chock hope to buy a home together in New York, but it hasn't happened yet, so they don't get to see each other quite as often as they would like. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos shared photos of her birthday celebration, but amid all the shots of her family, there was one person missing: Chock. Joan shared a carousel featuring highlights from her recent birthday celebration, which included various family members like her children and grandchildren, whom she called "my favorite company in the world." However, amid all the shots of her family, there was one person missing: Chock. The end of the carousel showed a video of her grandchildren trying to help her blow out the candles on an extravagant cake at a restaurant. In her Instagram caption, Joan joked that she had a lot of fun celebrating the 33rd anniversary of my 29th birthday. What Joan's birthday celebration without Chock means for relationship. Despite seemingly not being there in person to celebrate his fiancée's birthday, Chock did leave a red heart emoji in the comments section of Joan's Instagram post. The most likely reason for his absence is because he and Joan just saw each other over the holidays. Chock flew to Maryland to be with Joan and her family for Christmas, and then they spent New Year's together in his hometown of Wichita, Kansas, which was the very first time she had traveled to his state since becoming an engaged couple. Since both of these Golden Bachelorette stars still work, they have to take time off in order to constantly travel to see each other. Even though he's the president of his insurance group, he might be really busy right now and may not have been able to head out of town. As a way to still celebrate Joan's birthday, Chock did post a birthday message on Instagram the other day in which he called Joan the love of his life and teased their upcoming move to New York. Our take on Joan Vassos' birthday celebration without Chock Chapple. Even though they're in love with each other and aren't showing any signs that they're headed toward a breakup, Joan and Chock are in a tough situation right now because they live so far from each other. They're trying to make the best of their long-distance relationship despite all the various hurdles. Their location predicament could cause some couples to break up, which was one factor that led the Golden Bachelor's Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist to divorce. Hopefully, the Golden Bachelorette couple can figure out what works best for them so they can continue staying in their physical distance between them. Chock made sure to show his love for Joan by leaving a red heart emoji in the comments section of her Instagram post. He also posted a heartfelt birthday message for her, calling her the love of his life, and hinting at their upcoming move to New York, where they plan to buy a home together. His words reflected a deep affection for Joan and a commitment to their future together, even if they weren't able to spend her special day side by side. Joan and Chock's long-distance relationship is one that many couples can relate to. While their love for each other is undeniable, the reality of living so far apart has undoubtedly placed a strain on their relationship. It's clear that they are doing their best to navigate the challenges that come with being in different cities, but the question remains. The stress of a long-distance relationship is something that many couples face, especially those who are as publicly visible as Joan and Chock. While they have made time for each other during holidays and special occasions, the absence of physical presence in daily life can create challenges. The constant back-and-forth travel, the need to balance work, family, and personal time, and the uncertainty of when they will finally settle together in New York all add up to a situation that could eventually lead to a breaking point. Joan has been candid about her relationship struggles before, and fans have watched her journey unfold on The Golden Bachelorette. she's no stranger to the idea that relationships take work, and this one, like many others, faces its own unique set of obstacles. While Joan and Chock are still very much in love, there are signs that the strain of a long-distance relationship could be a breaking point for them. They are in a situation that is not uncommon for couples in the public eye. Their relationship is under constant scrutiny, and their personal struggles are often made public. There is a growing awareness among fans that long-distance relationships, especially when it involves a high-profile couple like Joan and Chock, are incredibly difficult to maintain over time. Looking at other couples who have faced similar challenges, such as the Golden Bachelor's Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist, it's clear that distance can have a significant impact on a relationship. Despite their initial excitement and connection, Jerry and Theresa ultimately divorced after realizing that the challenges of long-distance living were too much to overcome. The same fate could potentially await Joan and Chock, especially if they can't figure out a way to bridge the physical gap between them and build a life together in the same location. However, it's important to note that Joan and Chock have expressed a deep commitment to each other. Joan's birthday celebration, though missing Chock's physical presence, was still filled with love, and Chock's birthday message on Instagram reflected his ongoing affection for Joan. They are making it work, one visit at a time, but the uncertainty of when they will finally live together under one roof could be a source of stress and doubt. Despite the obstacles they are facing, Joan and Chock seem determined to make their relationship work. They've already discussed their hopes of buying a home together in New York, and with the new year upon us, it's possible that the couple will take the next steps toward turning that dream into a reality. While the speculation about a potential breakup is understandable, it's also important to recognize that long-distance relationships can sometimes lead to a deeper level of connection. Joan and Chock are taking their time, and with the right balance, they may eventually find a way to overcome the challenges that distance presents. Whether or not they can maintain their happiness together remains to be seen, but their dedication to one another is clear. As we watch Joan and Chock's relationship unfold in 2025, it's important to remember that love isn't always easy. Long-distance relationships require an immense amount of trust, patience, and understanding. Joan and Chock have already proven that they are committed to each other, despite the physical distance that separates them. Their relationship may not be perfect, but the love they share is undeniable. With time, effort, and possibly some changes in their living arrangements, Joan and Chock could make their relationship work and enjoy a future together. We'll be watching closely as their journey continues, hoping for the best for this golden couple. Stay tuned to Bachelor Nation News for more updates on Joan and Chock, as well as the latest news from the Golden Bachelorette and other Bachelor franchise stars. We're excited to see what the future holds for Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple, and we hope their love story continues to inspire and bring joy to Bachelor Nation.